Hi planning friends. So I did, well, I like to think it wasn't a mistake, but I definitely got a bit keen when I was looking through Wish the other day. So I saw these, move those out of the way for a minute. I saw those pop up on Wish, and you know, what do they look like? Oh yes, they look like milKliners, but slightly different. As you can see, let's get them out of the packet. Let's just get them all out. There we go. Okay, so I've messed up the rainbow slightly, but never mind. So they are obviously not milKliners. They are milKliners, which I think is rather amusing. So honestly did not catch that when I bought them. Genuinely believed that I was getting a pack of milKliners, and yeah, I should have known really. Wish is not known for its what's the word? Official merchandise. It's known for its fakeries and fun and gameses. So it's okay. I think I paid like £5 for them, including postage, because I think I had a discount. And you know, I just thought, hey, you know, and to be honest, they look nice. I mean, they definitely feel a bit cheaper than, let's do a proper comparison. I say a proper comparison, I'm doing the, so in terms of weight, these are definitely lighter and feel a lot less, I don't know. I think they are obviously cheaper, and I want to say that they feel cheaper, but genuinely they don't really. They don't feel cheaper, they feel the same. And in terms of like what they say, you know, you've got the bold and you've got the fine. The only difference I would say so far looking at the outside, other than the colours, is there's no identifying colour to set each colour apart, which is okay. And this is really amusing. Protect your eyes. That's quite intriguing, if I'm totally honest. So, but then, you know, there's a weird kind of thing here, and as I don't read Japanese, I don't know. Who knows? So first thing I will do, for those of you that are conscious of smells, so the milKliners don't have an odour per se, and neither do the milKliners, so that's good. And I'm not going to do use these in my scribbles that matter just yet. I'm a little bit nervous, and I can hear my husband crashing around downstairs because he and Keris are having dinner while I've snuck off to do this. And he's been shouting at the cat, who has been a pest apparently. So he may well crash in at any moment, wondering what the heck I'm doing. So let's quickly do... So I've said in my Instagram that I won't do any editing. Now that's right, so that's a thing straight away. You can't click these together. So that's a pain straight away. And the tips are slightly different as well. Do you know what? I'm going to get that out again. Let's get the green one this time, because there's only one. I've only got one green, which is this one. So we'll see if they are remotely similar. So you've got, which has kind of come out kind of mossy. Doesn't look anything like the barrel. But then I'm not even convinced these do. Oh, actually, I suppose they do. Right, so that is a lot of a yucky colour. So that's the bold, or the chisel tip. This is the bullet tip, which again is more of a Crayola, which might give, you know, those of you that are like keen calligraphers that find the super tips Crayola pens are quite good, they might prove to be. I'm no calligrapher, so let's just see if I can get some bold lines. Yeah, oh yeah, it's quite flexible, so that's probably going in its favour. But you know, the colours are not remotely linked to the barrel, and this is just on printer paper and no bleed through, but you know, it's definitely not your standard green. So what I am going to do, although I said I wasn't going to do any editing. I might do a bit of time lapse here because it's a pen test and it could go on forever. So, oh, that's very bright. That's not mild at all. But, you know, I quite like bold colours, so that's not a bad thing. So I'm going to quickly whiz through, and if there's anything that I immediately notice, I will bring you back. Now I've put those two together because, do you know what? Even though they are, right, according to their barrel, they are not the same colour, but I really do think that they are quite similar. And I'll be honest, I've not got the best light on here, but they are a bit close for my liking. Still nice colours. And last one. Probably should have grouped all the blues together and all the pinks together. Now, one thing I do notice, aha, another potentially similar. Yeah, I think they are the same. In fact, I think they're all the same. Right, I'm going to go back and do all these again. Other than that one, I would argue that all these three are the same. Now, I am going to hold that up to the light, and I genuinely do believe that those are all the same colour. There might be something slightly different, I don't know, but they look the same to me. But looking at those two pinks, there is a very, very slight difference now. So, 3 different barrel colours, 3 microscopically different, if they are indeed different colours. So, not happy with that. But, you know, I think they were cheaper than the delivery. So, you know, I paid more in shipping. Sorry. So let's just quickly whiz out all my different blues to see if they are comparable. Oh, that's a good start. Okay, so those 3, let's just double check against this one. And just in case, whoops, crush off my pencil tins. Okay, that is definitely not that one. Okay, so they are definitely similar. Which was it again? Yeah, that one. All right, so all 3 of those in the milKliner set are similar to MBL, so blue, light blue. I think this one's a light blue, and I can't remember what set it is because I mixed them all up. It may well be the cool set. I can check that in my journal, but it's not in this room, so I will leave that in the comments. So there you go, that's a similarity straight away. We already know the green is not a match with any other green. So now on to the pinks. And I don't really think... Let's look at that just in case. And we'll get that one out. Okay. So we'll get all the pinks. And heck, those are all the reds, pinks. And we'll do all those together. So that one, that one. I have to admit though, the colours are really, really quite vibrant. Oops, other way. And now as I've done that again, there is ever so slight difference between those. So let's have a look. Right, I think that one. Right, those 2 are quite similar, but not the same. And let's have another look at those. No, they are not the same, so that's a different one. Definitely a different one. Right, so none of these colours, none of those colours match the mild liners. There are a couple that are similar, but they are not the same. There is a slight difference. So technically there you're getting 4 new colours, 4 new pinks, which is good. So even if you just use those 4, if you're a big pink fan, this set's good. Okay, so put those there. The blues though, not so much. I'm a bit annoyed about those blues. So they are all very different colours. Let's move those over. And then we've got the luminous yellow, which is very, very luminous. You can barely see it. You can barely see that. And the only, oh, there's that yellow. Right, so this is the mild liner yellow, which is the same. So that one is the yellow. So I think it's from the fluorescent pack, but I couldn't tell you what colour that pack is. So, you know, that's okay. I can cope with that. And then, right, we know that the green is a different colour, so I'm going to put that there. And we've got purple here. And I thought I had 2 purple. I suppose that's not really a purple, is it? No. Okay, and again, even the purple is slightly different. Purple here, this is the milKliner. The milKliner is definitely slightly darker than the mild liner, which is more of a violet colour, whereas this I would definitely say is purple. Oh yeah, it is violet. Violet. So yes, again, another colour there. And then last but not least, orange. Corally orange, which I can only assume is that one, which I think is still different. Okay, there's another one here that's possibly the same, and that's even lighter. Let's try my goldy yellow colour just to see. Nope, definitely different. Right, so another different colour there. So just to explain this a bit more fully, and again I'll apologise for the light, my craft lamp's not working, so I'm having to improvise. So out of the whole set of 5, 10, 12 colours, you get, assuming that all sets are identical, you get 3 colours that are supposedly different but are not, and 4 colours that are the same as the mild liners. So if you have all 4 sets of mild liners, those 4 are kind of redundant or spares, I guess. And then you've got 8 different colours, and if you're a pink fan or into your pinks and purples, then, you know, 5 colours of your beautiful pink rainbowness. And if you're into mossy grey green colour, then that's going to float your boat, definitely. So for £1.80, which is I think what I paid for them, and then shipping, I'm actually not unhappy with this. So turn them over. Bit of ghosting that you normally see from the mild liners anyway. And as I say, this is high quality printer paper, but you know, still printer paper. And yeah, I mean these are all right. They're not bad. I don't mind them. But if you were into your colour coding, I mean everyone does a pen test before, let's be honest. Or if you don't, you should. But 3 blues that are identical is not going to help you with your colour coding at all. But you know, the rest is good. So yeah, not a bad purchase, but definitely not mild liners. Kelly, silly Kelly, thought she was buying mild liners. Right, I'm going to go now. This was only a quickie. I may may be able to do some time lapse very, very quickly before I upload. But, you know, there should be some more stuff from Wish to come because I did go a bit crazy. And that's all for now. Okay, so thank you for watching. Check you guys soon. Bye. Hi guys, I've just finished editing my video for the pen tests for these, the milKliners, and I wanted to show you that, which is what I've put on my Instagram feed, that these are the 4 blues. Sorry if my shadows, let's see if I can, there we go. So these are the 4, come into focus, that may not happen. Okay, so these are the 4 different blues that come in the milKliner pack. Now, as you can hopefully see, which I don't know, hopefully I can see it, so hopefully you should be able to. They are actually 4 different colours, but the middle 2, it is extraordinarily slight. So, you know, as I stand by what I said, you know, the colour coding might be a bit tricky with these colours, but, you know, cheap purchase. And also I did do a pen test in my Scribbles That Matter, which I also included on my Instagram feed. So these are the ones, and this is the back. Now if you look at the back, I'll just bring you in nice and tight. And again, you know, I'm sorry, there is, where I've touched down, there is a slight tiny bit of bleed through, but if I look up here, these ones are the milKliners. These are Stabilos. So Stabilos really do bleed through on touchdown, and milKliners do ever so slightly. And you know, there's all the different colours there, and I don't know if you can see, they haven't gone through as badly on the other side, I'll be totally honest, but you know, these ones they definitely did, but maybe I was a bit hard pressured, I don't know. So yeah, but you know, £3.90 postage I think, or shipping, and £1.80 with a discount, so £2 normally for 12 pens. And you know, milKliners get their name because they are mild and easy on the eye and a lot gentler, with the exception of the warms, I think, or what ones are those ones? That's the new pack, that's the red pack, which still has its, although it's got the wrong pens in it, it's still got the I've still got the card bit. So yeah, but you know, they're nice and easy on the eyes, whereas these I think are a bit more highlightery maybe, and these I did in the rainbow, so you know, nice pattern. So always up to you whether or not you purchase, but you know, these, not a bad bargain if indeed you are short on cash. Good substitute. Okay, definitely signing off now. Bye bye.